First of all, to a blessed day to everyone. And today this session is based on e-commerce platform. Today we are going to hear an opportunity, a project which is going to bring a revolution in the e-commerce world, which is based on the affiliate business model. Yeah, and the motto of this project is happy earning while uh, happy earning while spending, which means what? That going forward, whatever spending you're going to do, whatever expenses you have in your life, on every expenses, on every spending, you're going to have a happy earning. Now, before I walk you through all those details and how you're going to have a happy earning while spending, I want to highlight on a couple of pointers, couple of key things which is very important for this project. One, this project, it is not a multi-level marketing. So get that thought out of your mind. Second, it comes with a zero investment, which means you're not going to spend a single penny in this project. Neither you're going to ask a single penny from anyone's pocket. Okay, zero liability, which means what? You're not going to spoil your relations with your neighbors, with your friends, with your relatives, with your colleagues, anyone. It's absolutely zero liability. Neither there's any risk. You're going to have a sound sleep at night. Okay, because there is absolutely no investment, there is no risk. No one's going to come and stand in front of your house asking for money. Absolutely no risk. And it's 100% e-commerce business and 100% a legal application. And before I take you to that application, I want to ask you a very important question. The important question is, how many people over here who's listening to this presentation, they do online shopping or offline shopping? Yeah, how many people are doing recharge or bill payments? How many people are doing online transactions? Let it be bus booking, let it be your food ordering, or let it be your grocery, or let it be you're having your movie tickets and whatever it is. How many people do all these activities? How many people are doing online transaction, like they transfer money from one person to the other person? And the least, but last but not the least, the travel. When I say travel, it can be bus booking, it can be flight booking, it can be train booking, it can be a hotel booking. All these activities, how many people do? Yeah, it's not a comedy, right? I mean, I'm saying, whatever questions I'm asking, maybe it sounds very funny to you because all these are mandatory. All these things, we every individual, they do depending upon the lifestyle, whatever lifestyle we have. Now if our lifestyle is good, every time we'll be booking a flight ticket. No, if our lifestyle is good, maybe we'll be going to a big shopping malls for doing all kind of shopping and all kind of activities. But I'm saying all these things are mandatory activities, and this activities, there is no relation between our profession, irrespective of whether you are a doctor, you're an engineer, you're a chartered accountant, you're an employee, you're a government employee, you're a businessman, or you are a networker. Irrespective of your profession, everyone does all this kind of a transaction. But today, what the opportunity, the project which I'm going to share is a project that all these mandatory expenses, expenditures which you are doing in your life, in your day-to-day life, on all those expenditures, you're going to have an additional income. You're going to generate an additional income with absolutely zero expenses. Yeah, and how you're going to? Okay, let me 1 second. Yeah. So how you're going to get, how you're going to spend, you're going to generate additional expenses, how you're going to generate additional income from your existing expenditure. That's what I'm going to share with you. And how you're going to do it? From cashback. Now, what is cashback? I'm going to break this presentation in three categories. What is cashback? Why you have to do cashback, and how you will be benefited from this project. Yeah. Now, what is cashback? It's a world-class application. Which what they have done is they have created this application for Android phone, but right now for iPhone it is not available. But we are just waiting for an update. Once we get that update, you'll be having this application for Android, for iPhone as well. So what they have done is, in this application they have integrated all kinds of applications which we use in our day-to-day life. Let it be our bill payment, recharge, or travel, or utilities, anything, everything and anything they have integrated. Like let me quickly pull you to that slide. So this is your dashboard. So what cashback has done is, you want to do a recharge, you can open your cashback application and click on recharge and do your recharge. You want to do any shopping, let it be Flipkart, let it be Jabang, let it be Mitra, let it be anything, let it be Ajao, let it be Fab India. You want to book a flight ticket, bus ticket, train ticket, you have fly, you have OYO, you have Clear Trip, you have Make My Trip, you have flight, Go Ibibo. So all these applications have been integrated. Net right now there are close to 35 applications which have been integrated in one application. But going forward in coming months, there will be more than 350 plus applications which will be integrated. Which means what? That going forward, you don't have to download multiple applications in your phone. So there are two benefits which I always say. One is, going forward, you don't have to download multiple applications and block your space in your phone. One. Second, the biggest advantage is that going forward, whichever applications you are using in your day-to-day life, if you use the same application through cashback application, you are going to generate an additional income which is going to be for lifetime. And after you, your next generation, you're going to get the income. That is the biggest advantage. Now, how that thing is going to happen and why you're going to do that, why you're going to download this application and how you're going to generate the income through this application. So what Cashback has done is, for the first time in the world, Cashback has adopted the affiliate business model to promote their application across India right now. But in coming days, you will see that this application will be promoted globally. So get ready that maybe in coming days, whenever the announcement comes up, we will start promoting this application across the globe. So right now in India, what Cashback has done is, they have adopted this affiliate business model to promote their application across India. Okay, and if you see, this affiliate business model is the most legitimate, ethical, legal business model in the world, which is there in our traditional business since ages. To give you a classic example and to help you exactly how the affiliate business model works, I'll just take another 2 minutes. Now, if you look at, if you're comparing in a traditional business, if you compare, a person having an agency of a bank or agency of an insurance company, whatever business he gives to that bank or give to that insurance company, they get affiliate commission. Take an example. The classic example is of a doctor, where you go to a doctor and he writes a prescription and he requests you to go to a clinic for some kind of a test, and whichever clinic you go, that clinic will give that specific doctor an affiliate commission because he has referred that clinic. Yeah, so this is pretty legitimate. Now, what has happened is, because of the biggest disruptive technology which came into world in 1980s, that is computers and internet, slowly the affiliate business model shifted towards internet, and that's called e-commerce. E-commerce is nothing but electronic commerce. Now, if you look at all the developed countries, it is pretty matured. People are freelancers. They are earning affiliate commission like anything. They are making their career in e-commerce and in the affiliate business model. Now, what has happened for the past 10 years? The affiliate business model or the e-commerce business model has shifted its focus towards India. Why? Because whatever developments have happened in India for the past 10 years, I mean, think about the technology and think about the infrastructure, think about the affordability. Because in any business, if any business comes into any country or into any region, there are two very important things which is needed. One is the infrastructure technology, and second is the affordability. So infrastructure and technology, whatever was there, it was not there. I mean, 10 years back, just think about what technology, what infrastructure we had in India. We had 512 kbps. We had the internet speed. We had 2G. We didn't have 4G, 5G. Because if you need to access your smartphone, if you want to access your applications via smartphone, you need 4G and 5G. So after 10 years, whatever developments have happened in India for the past 10 years, I mean, that is causing the globe to focus and to enter into Indian market. And check about the affordability of smartphones. 10 years back, it was only with the elite people. But today, your smartphone is available with every person, let it be any category, any class, they will have smartphone with them. Yeah, that is pretty much needed for e-commerce and for the affiliate business model. That is the need of the hour. So I'm saying, when the globe is watching India, that okay, great, the technology is in place, infrastructure is in place, now let us focus on it. In fact, I would say this already affiliate business model has arrived in India on e-commerce. There are a lot of companies who are making most fortunes, and it's $1 billion. They're making their company $1 billion companies. The classic example is Oyo, which I keep repeating, and I feel so proud to say that it's an Indian company. You take an example of Zomato or Uber Eats, and classic one is Swiggy. What we do in Swiggy, whenever we are hungry, we don't have time, it's raining, sunny, no, we quickly open the application, we'll place the order from our favorite restaurant. So what happens? The guy will come, give your food to you. You're happy because you got the food. The restaurant is happy because he got the business. Why Swiggy is happy? Because he gets affiliate commission from the restaurant. Yeah. Now this is the example of affiliate business model on e-commerce. Now let's come back to cashback. What cashback is saying? Cashback is not asking you to drink a juice, or cashback is not forcing you to take any product from the company, from cashback. Absolutely not. Cashback says you need to do the same activities which you're doing since ages, day in, day out, irrespective of your profession. You're doing certain mandatory activities every day, every week, every month, and month on month. The same activities you have to do from cashback. Like, for example, I'm saying these are just few examples. It's not a laundry list, but I'm saying you can understand. I'll just walk you through. There are certain mandatory expenditures which we do every month, which is nothing to do with our profession. Yeah, every month we pay electricity bill, water bill, mobile, DTH, internet, grocery. A rough expenditure I'm showing here, that today, looking at the population of 130 crore population, and we are saying from that I have taken an average number, which is a very conservative number I have taken, that suppose every month we are spending 10,000 as our daily expenditure, which means what? For the past 30 days, 30 years, you have already spent 36 lakhs on this mandatory expenditure, which is done and dusted. There is no returns on it, but it's a liability. You hook or crook, you have to do all these transactions. Yeah. Now, I'm saying let's take a hypothetical situation that in the next 50 years, neither inflation is going to rise nor going to decrease, which means what? 10,000 is your liability. Even if you don't have money, you are going to borrow the money from your friend or from anyone who's near and dear to you. I'm saying for the next 50 years, if I take 10,000 as your monthly expenses, as your monthly liability, the next 50 years, you're going to spend 60 lakhs on this mandatory transaction, which is just a very conservative approach. But if you look at the next slide, you're going to see this number is not the live number, the current number. It is the previous numbers, that right now 1 to 1.2 million transactions per day in e-commerce retailing is happening. It's a big number. And this number is growing at a lightning speed. So what cashback says, that whatever expenses you're going to do in the next 50 years, are you open to convert this expense into income? The 60 lakhs which you're going to spend minimum on yourself and on your family, are you open-minded? Are you ready to convert this into income? Simple. What cashback says is that whatever transaction you're doing through offline or online or through different channels, rather than doing that, route all your transactions through cashback application. So right now I'm saying you have an electricity bill of 2,000. Just think about it, that 30 years back, how you used to spend your, pay your bill by standing in the queue. Then you moved your habit towards paying your bill through online, and then just slowly you migrated from online to your smartphone through the application. Why? Because new technology is coming, and then we start adopting new things in our life. So if you look at for the past 30 years, the journey which you have started or you have completed. So for the past 30 years, you have changed your habit, you have changed the technology, but by changing the technology, you haven't received any monetary benefit. But from here, the life is going to change. Yeah. Whatever you're going to spend, you're going to earn. So what cashback says, that the bill which you're going to spend, the electricity bill of 2,000, rather than spending through any other application, you pay the same bill through cashback application. Now what is going to happen? The moment you pay that bill through cashback application, there's an affiliate commission is going to be generated from that transaction. And how much that application, or how much the transaction will be? I have given you an example of 1%. So suppose that electricity bill of 2,000, you do a transaction through cashback application. From that 2,000, cashback gets 1% affiliate commission. So on 2,000, 1% is 20 rupees. From that 20 rupees, cashback says that 20% we will keep it with us, and 80% we are going to give it back to the people. It is 80-20 business model, which is going to be forever. That is the fundamental of cashback project. Like for example, I'm saying on that 2000 to 20 rupees is your is the affiliate commission. So 4 rupees they're keeping with them because they want to run the business, they want to run the show, they want to give the payments to the salaries to the employees. The balance 16 rupees, which is 80%, they're going to give it back to the people. Now a $1 billion question comes. That great 80-20 business model is the best business model in the universe. I'm saying why? Because unless and until the vision and the mission is big, no one can adopt the 80-20 business model. Yeah. Now the question comes here is that 80% which is going to be distributed, how will I come to know that 80% 80% is getting distributed, and what is the mechanism, what is the project plan, and how I am going to do it, and how I'm going to earn from it? Okay, very simple. What Cashback has done, they have designed such a wonderful plan that any layman person can understand this business plan. The only requirement for this plan is you need to have a smartphone. You need to have a Android smartphone. So what Cashback says is you have Android smartphone, wonderful. Go to the Play Store, download, just type Cashback and download the application. Once you download, finish your KYC because it is mandatory as per RBI guideline. There are certain instructions when you're completing your KYC. Please ensure your profile name matches with your PAN card name. Please ensure your Aadhaar card address matches with your profile address, which is very, very mandatory, very, very important. And also your email ID, you're typing in small letter. Once you do this, complete your KYC, complete your banking information, because banking details are required so that in future when you're transferring the money, your commission money, you have an option to transfer into your bank account. So all this information complete, finish it, your application is ready. The moment your application is ready for all kind of transactions, you are eligible for two types of income. One is called direct income and the indirect income. The indirect income is a gold mine, which we are going to spend enough time in the indirect income category. And I'm going to show you how through indirect income you're going to make fortune, how you're going to earn $1 billion, how you're going to make millions through this, so that you can think about your early retirement. Okay, direct income, I'm not going to spend much, but direct income is correlated. There is a correlation between direct income and indirect income, and you're going to understand that through direct income how your indirect income is going to grow exponentially, because it's the first time there is something which has happened in this project which never ever has happened in the past. Yeah. Now before I explain you what is direct income, indirect income, let me tell you how many types of income you are going to get in Cashback. There are total 8 kinds of income, which I'm going to explain you one by one in another 15 to 20 minutes I'll take. Yeah. The first income, direct income. How you are going to get direct income? Going forward, whatever transactions you're going to do either through application. When I say application, you have 35 applications integrated in Cashback. Any application you're going to access through the Cashback application, you're going to earn direct income. Second, any product which you're going to buy from IIA shopping portal, there's a portal which Cashback has integrated. Yeah, because in affiliate business model, you cannot have your own product. So never ever in future or present Cashback will have any product on its own. You will never ever have, because affiliate business model doesn't work in that way. Now, so what Cashback has done is Cashback has integrated IIA shopping portal, in which there are right now we have 7 products, but in coming days you're going to get thousands of products which will be available. It will be like a shopping mall. It will be like a virtual shopping mall. So whatever product you're going to buy through that IIA shopping, you're going to have your self income. Third, iCash card. Now, very important, you're going to get a debit card. It's a prepaid debit card where Cashback has a tie-up with GI Technology, which is one of the best technologies in India right now. And GI Technology is the first company to get PPI license from Reserve Bank of India. Okay, you can go to the portal, you can figure it out. So iCash is a brand of GI Technology. So for distributing the Cashback debit card, prepaid card, we have a tie-up with GI Technology, which is a very big accomplishment. I would say a very big achievement that we are associated with such a big brand. And this brand is, GI Technology. The head office is in Chennai. So for anything you're going to do, from either from application, or you're going to buy any product, or you're going to do any kind of a transaction through our cashback debit, prepaid debit card, either offline or any online, anything, on every transaction you are eligible for a direct income. There is no luck factor. Now how much you're going to get as a direct income, as a self income, on whatever 80% is going to be distributed in among the people. In that 80%, you will be getting 8% as direct income, which is self transaction commission, we call it as. Okay, now hold your breath. You're going to understand why everyone is going to do all kind of transactions through cashback, because for the first time cashback has introduced something called cash point. Now what is this cash point? Let me explain with an example. Now today what is happening is, for whenever you have your debit card, you have your credit card, right? Whenever you do any kind of a transactions, you get a reward points through the bank. So what you do, whenever we get reward points, if we have enough reward points, we go to the bank portal and we try to redeem it, either by purchasing certain product, or we are taking a gift voucher. But you cannot redeem that into cash. That option is not available. And also all those reward points comes with an expiry. Yeah, if you compare, and again those reward point, it depends upon what kind of a card you have. You have a classic card, you have a silver card, you have a gold card, you have a platinum card, you have a titanium card, because it depends upon that, because based on that the reward point, the reward valuation comes out. Yeah, biggest disadvantage is you cannot convert it into cash. Now hold your breath. What is cash point? Today, cashback says that whatever transactions you're going to do through our application or through product, or whatever transactions you're going to do through cashback debit card, on every 5,000 you're going to get one cash point. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. Like suppose your lifestyle is of 25,000, so every month you're going to get close to what, 5 cash points you're going to get, no, as an additional, like a reward points, right? Now what additional income you're going to get through cash point? So simple. What cashback has done is, they have allocated a certain budget for getting the, for appreciating every user for doing a transaction. And what is that allotment? 13% of the affiliate commission which they are going to get, they are going to allocate for the cash point valuation. Okay, so let me help me to understand how the valuation is going to derive with an example. So I'm saying, let's take an example that this month, cashback has got 2 crore affiliate commission, of which 13% will be allocated for cash points. Now how much is 13%? It comes to 26 lakhs. Now how this 26 lakhs is under, from who all will be receiving this 26 lakhs? We need to understand how many people have received cash points, right? So here I'm taking an example that this month 10,000 people have done a transaction more than 5,000, and based on that, 10,000 people have received 10,000 cash points, right? So let us understand the value of one cash point. So here we are going to divide 26 lakhs divided by 10,000 cash points, which is the value of one cash point. You will get it at 260 rupees. Now let us understand that, take an example that today, this month, Sachin has done a transaction of 5,000. So anyhow, Sachin has received 8% as a self-income, which he's got. Okay, there is no rule for that. But end of the month, cashback is going to calculate, okay, Sachin has done all month, he must have done 100 rupees, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, or 100 rupees. In this way, the whole month, they will check, okay, what kind of a transaction Sachin has done, and cashback comes to know that all put together, Sachin has done a transaction of 5,000. So over and above that self commission, Sachin is going to get additional 260 rupees end of the month as a self commission. Why? Because of cash point. The second scenario, which over here is, take an example, Rohit. He has done a transaction of 45,000. So over and above his 8%, which is already got, because that 8% he gets on a real time basis. Today you do a transaction, tomorrow morning between 5:30 to 6 o'clock, your amount is credited in your commission. Now here I'm saying end of the month, based on the valuation, Sachin has got additional 2,340. Now my dear friends, this is just an example. Okay, I have just shown you an example. This might vary. You might, the affiliate commission which is generated every month, it might come down, it might increase. This is just an example, but I'm saying 10,000. Why I've considered? Because taking a round figure and showing the calculation, it becomes very easy. Yeah, so this way every person is going to do a transaction only through cashback, because they know that if we are doing the transaction through cash points, through cashback, we are going to get additional cash points, which is going to help us in our day-to-day life. So it is not a push approach, but it's a pull approach. I mean, we are not pushing anyone to do a transaction. We are not forcing anyone to do a transaction, but automatically, the moment people come to know, okay, if I do a transaction of 5,000, I'm going to get one cash point where I'm going to get additional income. So it's a pull approach. So everyone is going to put their thought process that, okay, I want to pay my, my daughter's fees. I want to pay my, no, lot of things are there, right? All mandatory. You need to pay your renewal, your insurance premiums. You want to pay your credit card bill. You want to pay your automobile insurance. Everyone is going to put that thought process, saying that how can I do my transaction through cashback? That is the biggest advantage. Yeah, so I hope that I am able to explain you the valuation. I'm able to explain you the importance and the magnitude of this cash points. Great. Now let me come to the gold mine. Here, how this cash point is going to help, how your indirect is going to help to generate your bigger income, because here is the jewel. Now, before I explain you the indirect income, let me share you a wonderful quotation which I really like, by John Rockefeller. He says that I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own effort, which is so much true. Because at the end of the day, we are humans, right? If we are energetic, we are passionate, and we have bigger dreams, we have bigger goals in our life, we might work for 10 hours, 15 hours, or 18 hours maximum. But can we work for 24 hours? We are humans. End of the day, we need some time to settle down. We need energy to regain. So max to max, we're going to work for 15 hours. But how long? Because even the age factor counts. At some day, we need to settle down. We need to slow down. But here I'm saying, if we are trying to work smartly and we are going to build our empire, we are saying that, okay, rather than I'm investing 100%, I can get my 100 people, and from every person I can take 1% of effort, which means from 100 people, I'm going to get 1 hour, which means 100 hours are going to be added into your 9 hours, into your 10 hours. So what are we doing? We are multiplying our working hours through indirect income. Now, what is indirect income and how we are going to exponentially grow our financials in cashback? Before I explain you that, I want to give you a background about all the applications which are available in India today. Now, let me tell you one thing. I need to put a disclaimer over here that I'm not criticizing any application which are available right in Indian market, because all applications, I'm saying all genuine applications are really good. They're doing a lot of value add. They're ease of transaction and doing really fantastic job in terms of the dream of digital India, right? They are promoting digitalization, and a lot of things are happening. So good, net and everything good. But what are they doing? I mean, we need to realize one thing, that if you see all businesses, all big businesses, you name it, all the big companies, all the big mans, all the billionaires who are there in India, everyone is having their own wallet system. Everyone is having their own applications. Try to understand the seriousness of this applications. Why are they building when they are such big, when they have their own websites? Why are they launching their applications in App Store and in Play Store? Why? Because we know that in the next 2 to 3 years, 80 crore people are going to have smartphones in India. They know how the business are migrating towards smartphones, because if they don't do the change, if they don't migrate, then the story of Ambassador or Nokia is going to be repeated in India as well. We need to be very vigilant. We need to be in the game. We need to be with the technology, else we'll be left over. We will become obsolete. Why? Because we were not flexible. We were very rigid. We are not ready to adopt the change. So here I'm saying every application is striving their best to penetrate in every smartphone, because they know that in the future is of smartphones. Now, what are they doing? How are they going to penetrate in every smartphone? By referral, by giving certain incentives, by giving certain discounts. What are they doing? We, as a common person, we don't know why are they giving discount. They are burning their own money today because they want to build their own empire. Today, there are applications which are there in India for the past 10 years, 5 years, and 2 years, and they have burned a lot of money initially. When there is a startup company, they burn a lot of money to stabilize, to establish an application. So what have they done? For the past 10 years, they have burned their own money. But today, there are certain applications where they are billion-dollar company. They have a database of 15 crore people, 20 crore people, 25 crore people have downloaded their application in their smartphones. And because of that, today they have become a billion-dollar company. But because of whom? It is because of you and me. Somewhere we have referred our friend and we have earned 50 rupees, we have earned 100 rupees. But what has happened? Have we changed our lifestyle by 50 rupees, 100 rupees? Definitely not. But definitely we have changed that application's brand. Today, that application is a billion-dollar company because of our word of mouth publicity. But our life is not changed. Now, going forward, don't do that. Going forward, Cashback says that you're going to build your own empire. Still now, by referring other applications, you have indirectly, free of charge, free of cost, free of no salary, absolutely free publicity. You are done for other applications and build other applications empire you have built. But going forward, stop doing that. Rather than talking about other application, you talk about cashback application, because if you refer cashback application, if you're going to use your cashback application in your day-to-day life, you're going to build your own empire. And once you build your own empire, whatever transactions are going to happen in your empire, you're going to have a lifetime earning, and after you're going to pass that earning to your next generation. What best thing can happen? That we are going to give a passive income to our next generation. Just hold your breath. How you're going to get it, I'm going to share with you. Now, what Cashback says is they're going to give us a level commissions. Now, how these level commissions are? Cashback is going to give us 6 levels, okay? And in 6 levels, the empire which we are going to build is 11,11,110. Now, Cashback says in this empire, whatever transactions are going to happen, you're going to earn a lifetime income. Now, if you want to build 11,11,110, the most important level is your level 1, because a 1,000-mile journey starts with the first step. And where is your first step? At level 1. So Cashback says that, do you know few people, maybe a count of 10 people who does mandatory transaction, who has a smartphone? If your answer is yes, then I would say that, okay, can you refer those 10 people this cashback application? But very important, I need to put a condition over here. You need to think whom you are referring in your first level, because your first level will define your destiny. Your first level will define whether you're going to build your 11 lakh 11,110 empire or not. So be very careful when you're giving your referral code to your people. Do not share your referral code on WhatsApp or any social media. If you're doing any such kind of an activity, you're going to do a financial suicide, because you need assets in your level 1. You don't need liabilities. There are people who are not disciplined. There are people who are not serious, who don't have dreams, who are lethargic, who are lazy, who are pessimistic, who only crib, who only talk about problems. Get rid of such people. You need to get people who are like you in your level 1. How are you? You are energetic, positive, you have dreams, you have desires, you are disciplined, you are committed, you are energetic. You need to get such kind of people in your level 1. Those people will define, those people are going to help you in building your empire. Yeah, I always give an example of a no of an organization. Like, suppose, take an example, you're going to build a big organization and you need to appoint 10 board of directors. Whom you're going to appoint? A person who's lazy, who sleeps for 24 hours doing nothing? Or you're going to hire a super intelligent, energetic, and very optimistic and futuristic person? Yeah, think about it. This is your organization. You are the king of your kingdom. You're building your kingdom and you are the king. So you need to think how you're going to build, whom you want to get into your first level 1. Very, very important. Your 10 people are the key. From here, your journey starts. Now, you can refer 10, you can refer 100, you can refer 1,000. There is absolutely no limitation. But here, the 10 by 10 matrix says that in first level, you're going to get 10 people. If you have more than 10 people, you can refer automatically. It will come to your level 2. If you have more than 100 people you have referred, it will come automatically to your level 3. So on and so forth. So no restrictions. You can keep on referring. Do not use any other's referral code. You have to use your referral code only. Let them fall in level 2, let them fall in level 3, let them fall in level 4. Absolutely fine. But do not make anyone lazy. You need to give your referral code only. Okay, in this way, you're going to build your empire of 11, like 11,110. Don't worry how you're going to build. We have a strategy. I'm going to explain you wonderful support system, what kind of a principles, what how you need to for everything we have in place. The wheel is invented. You just need to roll on into that. Just relax. You're going to have a wonderful journey in cashback. Okay, now let me give you the glimpses that what can be your potential earning. Here we have shown that every individual, whatever is the lifestyle today is, everyone is going to spend minimum 10,000. Why is going to spend 10,000? Because he knows that he's going to earn 2 cash points, and he's going to earn additional income by spending his mandatory expenditure through cashback. So he has to. So you don't have to remind, because he knows that if he does a transaction, he's going to earn additional cash point, which he's not going to get from anywhere. Now here I'm saying that everyone is doing a transaction of 10,000. How much you're going to earn? On every 10,000, take an example, you're going to earn 5 rupees, very conservative approach. So 5 rupees multiplied by 11 like 11,110 is going to be 55 lakhs, 55,550. This is going to be every month, and it will be sustained. Why? Because electricity bill, water bill, telephone, DTH, internet, grocery, mandatory. Every month you're going to pay your school fees, your children's school. Every month you're going to renew you're going to pay your EMIs, you're going to pay your insurance premium. Every year you're going to have your insurance, automobile insurance renewed. These are all mandatory. You cannot escape. Every month you have to pay your credit card bills. No other option. These are all mandatory. If you don't have money, also you're going to beg, borrow, but you're going to do it. Just imagine all these transactions are happening through your 6 levels, and you're going to earn every month. You're going to have a sustainable income. Now, here I'm giving you a very conservative approach of 10,000, which is not going to happen, because the, the lifestyle depends, the transaction depends from the lifestyle, and it varies from person to person. But here I'm saying, take an example that every human being, at least 4 to 5 times in a year, he will do shopping, right? Let it be your birthdays, your family birthdays, your anniversary, let it be your any festivals. In every festival we do lot of transaction. Why? Because our country, our India is filled with rich cultures, and every festival we celebrate like anything, we spend like anything on our families. All those spending is going to happen. It's going to be routed through cashback prepaid card. It will be routed through cashback application. All the purchases is going to happen through cashback. So just think about it. What kind of a revenue, what kind of income you're going to generate through cashback application? Someone is buying clothes and utensils, or someone is buying some electronic items for their family, but you are generating income. Think about it. That is the potential. Now there are a lot of other things. Okay, this is just a trailer, I would say, because you cannot put a number that this is the income you're going to earn every month. No, because you have clueless in this month who's going to spend on the festival, who's having any marriage functions at their family, and they're going to spend couple of lakhs for doing all kind of a shopping. You are clueless. Yeah, so just think about the potential of the income. This is one. Now another important strategy which I'm going to share is, there are certain products which I've identified in cashback application, which is like, one of the product which I call it is as Kohinoor Diamond. Why? Because that one product is so important. It is like a mandatory product. Every household needs that product. And if you are going to see that product, when you're going to use that product, you're going to unknowingly, you're going to talk about the product, the beauty of it. So I'm going to share certain strategies, but again, it is not mandatory that you have to follow. But if you take it positively, if you like that strategy, you're going to make it, else you're going to break it. So choice is yours. Most important product which I feel is a game changer in cashback is peculiar sanitary napkin. World class product in terms of cost, in terms of quality, it is matchless. There are so many videos which have been uploaded on this product. You can just go to YouTube, type peculiar sanitary napkin, and you will get so people are so professional. The ladies, gents, they have created such a wonderful demo that it will be helpful for you to understand what kind of product it is. Based on Japanese technology, gel technologies. You have anion strip, which is hygienic, which kills the odor. I mean, classic product. And how much you get this product at? 216 rupees. Self transaction incentive is 8 rupees 10 paise. From 6 levels you're going to get 8 rupees 40 paise. If you put together with your team size, you're going to earn 93 lakhs, which is excluding the GST. When you include GST, maybe somewhere between 80 to 90 lakhs you're going to earn. Now, how you're going to earn this income? Only by 216 rupees. Now I'm giving you a very simple strategy. You want to multiply, you want to earn 1 CR every month from this Piccolo Santa napkin. Put the culture in your empire, because you are the king of your empire. I keep insisting people that no, we need to build a culture in cashback. So what is that culture? I request everyone, that's a first transaction. You downloaded the application, your application KYC, everything is done, your card is ready. Now, what kind of a transaction you want to do for the first transaction in your life through cashback? Do you want to make it memorable? Do you want to make it memorable? If the answer is yes, I would say, can you do your first transaction on your family name? The family name? Yes or no? Every person will like to do the first transaction on family name. I would say, sir, spend 216 rupees on your family. Why? You're going to get two things. One, your wealth is going to flow. It will be flooded. It will be next day you're going to earn 8 rupees 10 paise, but the same culture you're going to flow in your empire, because you're the king of your empire. You're going to flow the same culture. You're going to talk to your level one. You're going to tell your 10 people that, boss, first transaction you're going to spend on your family. If you want to generate your wealth, start putting this culture in your level one. Now this culture will flow in your level one to level two, level two to level three, level three, level four. What do you think? Can you generate this 93 lakhs every month? Now I have taken a very conservative approach. I'm just giving an example of one packet. Okay, but that's not the case, because it depends upon the family. If there's a small family, maybe one packet they might use for 3 months. But if it's a bigger family, you might take 2 packets or 3 packets in a month. So here I'm just talking about one package. So think about it, what kind of an income you're going to generate. But again, choice is yours. Are you ready to change your stats? Are you ready to adopt this strategy and put this culture in your empire? That first transaction you're going to do with peculiar Santa napkin, and you're going to gift your family, because you love your family, you care for your family, you have respect for your family. That is what the message you're going to give it to your family when you're going to gift your peculiar Santa napkin to them. Yeah. Now, another thing which I have, fast track. Again, I'm not going to drain you in this. It's a wonderful. We have created a strategy for fast track, but again, fast track is a mandatory product. It's not a luxury. Whatever strategies I'm going to share with you, these are not no luxury product. Every product is a mandate. You have to take it. Even fast tag, if you have a four-wheeler, you have to take a fast tag, else you'll end up paying double on the toll gate, at the toll gate. Third, eKiddos learning app, wonderful, top-notch, top-class learning app is there. If you are thinking, if you have kids at your home which are studying from LKG to 5th standard, and if you're planning for any learning app, you can think about this application. There's a wonderful demo we have created. You can go to the website, you can go through the demo, and you can, if you like the application, you can go for your family. But I can bet you, if you see the demo of this application, you will forget all the other applications, because the kind of quality, the kind of enhancement, the kind of things they have shown in this learning app, I don't think any application in the market, no, any other application is giving all those benefits which this application is giving. Now the final product which I want to share, Probus Insurance, top notch. Now, to give you a classic example, till today, no, whatever automobile insurance we take, either we'll approach our, no, some person who is an insurance agent, or we are going to go online, we are going to pay our insurance bill, right? From here onwards, we are going to change the strategy, we are going to change that culture. Going forward, whenever you're going to buy, whenever you're going to renew your automobile insurance, you're going to do it by yourself. Why? Because Cashback has tied up with Probus Insurance, which is a very big broker in India, which is there since decade. Simple. The biggest advantage is you don't have to go through your IRDA exam. Nothing. It is just that you need to take Cashback, master ID, which is 9999555682, the same password. Go to Probus Insurance website, log in, get your insurance, renew your insurance. Only thing is, whenever you're renewing your insurance, or your, ensure that you're not renewing the insurance with your previous company. Else what will happen is the previous agent, he will get his commission automatically. Okay, it will be like a free, you're doing a free service to him. Don't do that. The first time you need to change your insurance person or insurance company, and then from the next year onwards you can continue the same, because your commission is going to get it with you. Now what kind of a commission we are looking over here? Cashback says whenever you are going to renew your insurance, whatever affiliate commission they are going to get on the OD premium. OD premium is nothing but owner damage premium, you say, no? On that premium, cashback is going to get 20%. From that 20%, cashback is going to, no, whatever 80% is going to be distributed. From that 80%, 40% is going to be your self-income. Now here, I've taken a very conservative approach. I'm saying combine your four-wheeler, your two-wheeler, your three-wheeler, whatever vehicles you are having, all put together, the OD premium is 2,500. On that 2,500, 40% your self-transition engine, you're going to get 116 rupees, and from 6 levels, you're going to get 19 rupees. I have taken the least number because, again, the vehicle, it depends upon our lifestyle. If your lifestyle is good, maybe you will be having Merc, you will be having Audi, you will be having BMW. It depends upon everyone's lifestyle. So higher the lifestyle, bigger the lifestyle, higher the income, higher the premium, higher the income. So I'm saying just take a conservative approach. Even if I take a conservative approach, you're going to earn 2 crores 11 lakh 11,090, and this income is going to be every year sustainable. Why? Because automobile insurance is mandatory. You have to renew. Even if you don't have money also, hook or crook, you're going to beg and borrow, but you're going to renew your insurance. This is the advantage of cashback. That why you should do cashback and why you should be a cashbackian. This is the advantage. Another mandatory transactions you're going to do. Prepaid recharge. Every person, most of the people, I would say, they go with a prepaid card. Yeah, postpaid, very few people go. Now, what kind of income you're going to generate? Right from 3 lakh to 5 lakh, 5.5. Between this range, you're going to earn. How you're going to earn? Very conservative approach. If everyone does a recharge only of 200 rupees, your income potential from your 6 levels is going to be between 3 lakhs to 5.5 lakhs. Another potential, your DTH recharge, again mandatory. Every household you have a DTH. Whatever bar, the amber bar you're seeing, those are the companies and those are the affiliate commissions which cashback is going to get. Okay, and from that, the 80% distribution you're going to, from that you're going to earn that 8%, and you're going to earn the cash points. Now, from that DTH, if any from your 6 levels, they are doing a recharge of 200 rupees. You're going to have an income ranging from 3 lakhs to 5 lakhs. These are the potential incomes, very, very important. Yeah. Now, $1 billion question comes. That great. I have given you all the exposure. I have given you all big numbers, and these are all numbers which are like mandate, like all these are mandatory transactions, and it's going to happen from your 6 levels. You're going to earn the income from your 6 levels. But again, $1 billion question comes. That great. If I want to earn this, I need to complete my 6 levels. How I'm going to complete my 6 levels? What is the plan? Who's going to support, and what kind of a strategy we're going to come up? So I'm going to share with you 3 basic principles. And if you're going to follow those 3 basic principles only for 6 months, not 6 years, not 60 years, but only for 6 years, only for 6 months, you're going to follow those three principles religiously, diligently, with proper commitment, with right discipline. If you're going to follow those 3 principles, you're going to make fortune. You're going to change your financials forever. So are you ready for the game? Very important. What are those 3 principles? Principle number 1, a prospect a day. Every day you are going to do 1 prospect. Now don't worry what to do prospect. When you are doing prospecting, what to talk, what not to talk, everything will be, all education will be given, all support will be provided by Cashback Online Academy. Every day we have a session in the morning starting 9 to 10 in the morning. Every day we teach how you are going to do prospecting for known people and for unknown people. If you are not comfortable, if you don't know how to speak, you don't know how to talk, you're going to seek support from your sponsor, or you're going to seek support from your 6 level seniors. Everyone is going to help you to complete. Everyone is going to help you to get the right prospect, right person in your level 1, the key important factor. So a prospect a day. How many days you're going to do this prospecting? 6 months. 180 days is going to be a game changer. Either you're going to pass or you're going to fail. Either you're going to pass with distinction or you're going to fail. but you're not going to lose any. There is absolutely no monetary loss over here. So one principle, if you follow this principle, put this principle in your culture, in your habit, every day, one prospect a day. You have to do this. Principle number two, stay loyal to cashback. Why I'm saying that, if you are not loyal, you cannot tell your team, you cannot talk to your empire, you cannot tell your empire to do all kind of a transaction, because you're not loyal, you're not confident. Yeah, you won't be able to face your team, you won't be able to guide, you won't be able to motivate, you won't be able to train, you won't be able to give any I would say any knowledge to your team, because you are not loyal. Yeah, so best practice starts from you, loyalty starts from you. You have to be loyal. Anything, right from sanitary napkin you want to do, you have to take it from cashback application. You want to renew your automobile insurance, you want to do it from cashback application. You want to do any kind of offline online transaction, you're going to use cashback debit card. Anything and everything you're going to do this, you're going to do for 6 months. Stay loyal to cashback. Principle number three, very 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 important, because you need to take education. Without education, you cannot become a master. You need to teach, you need to learn before you become a master. So here you need to attend all online webinars, right? Morning 9 to 10 training, attend. You can multiple times. I'm saying 180 days. In 180 days, if you're going to build an empire which is going to earn, which is going to make you an earning of 1 CR, I mean, is there anything problem? Is there anything wrong? Can we attend for 180 days? Can we adopt this change? Can we inculcate this habit in us? 180 days, attend the morning webinar, attend the evening webinar. After 180 days, two things are going to go forever from your life. You will be never ever you are going to do prospecting, never ever you're going to attend any webinar. Done. You're done for your life. One thing is going to stay with you, which is stay loyal to cashback. You're going to do all kinds of transactions. After 6 months, just continue that. But two things will be gone forever from your life. So if you're ready for this game, if you're ready for this game, you need to have your commitment. Now, once you follow these three principles for 6 months, what are you going to achieve? One, financial freedom, which means what? Whatever you're going to spend, you're not going to think about how much money is there in your account. Second, you're going to have time freedom, which means what? After 6 months, no need of attending any webinar. Just sit at home, enjoy your life. You want to watch your channels, you want to watch your movies, you want to sit 24 hours, you want to sleep, sleep. Nothing. You're going to have complete time freedom. Very important. You're going to generate a passive income. Most important factor, because passive income you cannot generate unless and until you have a sustainable business, unless and until you have a sustainable transactions, sustainable expenditures. In this cashback, what are we doing? Whatever we are generating, whatever we are doing, whatever spending we are doing, these are all mandatory expenses which every individual is going to do. From there, you're going to generate a passive income forever, and after you, your next generation, you're going to pass on. And the most important, which I like, the income which you're going to generate from cashback is going to be a happy income. It's going to be a good income. It's going to be a blessed wealth. It's going to be a blessed wealth, because we are not cheating anyone over here. We are not, sorry, we are not lying anyone. Absolutely, we are not taking a single penny from anyone's pocket. Without taking a single penny from anyone's pocket, we are going to make millions through cashback application. What best thing you want? I mean, the greatest satisfaction which I get is when I spend my cashback money on myself or on my family. I mean, I get great satisfaction, because I know that this is a blessed wealth. I haven't earned this money by taking away money from people's pocket, by lying, or by giving any. No, I mean, absolutely, it's a clean money. And whatever income you're going to generate, it's a clean money. It's a white money, because you, whatever commission you get after paying the TDS. You pay GST on every transaction to the government. It's a clean money. No tax person is going to chase you for that. No, you haven't paid the taxes. Absolutely not. We are going to have a clean money. Yeah, great. Now, the most realistic, let me take another conservative approach, that fine, whatever strategy we have done, you have followed those three principles for 6 months religiously. You have followed it, you have put your 100% effort. But let me bring back to your normal. Okay, give you a realistic picture. I'm saying you have put your 100% effort for 100% result. What is 100% result? 11,11,110. Yeah, but I'm saying, let's take a conservative approach. You have not achieved 100%. You have not achieved 50%. You have not achieved 10%. You have achieved only the 10% result, which means what? In your 6 levels, you have only 1 lakh people. Now let us see what can be your potential earning if you get 10% result from your 100% effort. I'm saying in that 1 lakh people, everyone is going to spend 10,000 every month, which means what? Every person 5 rupees multiplied by 1 lakh people is 5 lakhs. Every month, those 1 lakh people are going to use sanitary napkin for their family. 8 rupees 40 paise multiplied by 1 lakh is 8 lakh 40,000. Just take only these two things. You forget about e-kiddos, forget about FASTag, forget about the automobile insurance premium, forget about everything. I'm not considering your children's fees, nothing. A very conservative approach. Only by two things, you're going to earn an income of 13 to 15 lakhs every month. Is it good enough? Do you think that 13 to 15 lakhs is a very fair income if I follow these three principles only for 6 months, 180 days, that to my free time, not my professional time? Whatever free time you're spending sitting in front of the television, wasting time on reading newspapers and gossiping, I'm saying, can you just route all that time to cashback? And can you give your 2 to 3 hours, whatever free time you have, only for 180 days? And you can generate this 13 to 15 lakhs income. Is it good enough? Can you devote your free time to this cashback application? Can you just follow those three principles and attend religiously? Can you just follow those three principles? I'm saying 13 to 15. Just check any company, any IT employee. I am an IT employee. You check anyone. Boss, 13 to 15 lakhs, you cannot earn so easily. You need to slog. You need to work more than, I mean, no, 10, 15 years. I don't know how many years you need to work. And I don't know how many people are going to achieve this target for a monthly. Here you're going to achieve this target. If you are focused, you need to be confident. You need to be committed. Yeah, if you're committed, you're going to make this income every month. Only by following these three principles. Yeah. Now, apart from this, there are many other incomes which you're going to achieve from cashback. One is card activation initiative. These are bound to happen. On every level, on every card activation, you're going to earn 4 rupees, which means what? From level like 11,110, 44 lakhs, 44,440. Bound. It is there in your wallet. You just need to start withdrawing it. Second, on every transaction from your rupee card, from your 6 levels, you're going to earn. Upcoming QR code, I'm not talking, because once it gets launched, then we are going to talk about the QR code. Okay. Another serious incomes which you're going to get. Director club. Cashback says the moment you hit your 4th level, you have 10,000 people and 90% people are having cashback card. You're going to get into director club, wherein on company's turnover, they're going to allocate a small percentage, through which you're going to get some additional royalty. Yeah. Another is chairman's club. The moment you hit your 5th level, you have 1 lakh people, and from that 1 lakh people, 75% people should have cashback card, active cashback card, and you get additional royalty from chairman's club. And the ultimate cashback says that once you hit your 6th level, in that 6th level, 50% people should have cashback active card, and you qualify for a villa worth 2 crores. Can you imagine this? Only one condition cashback has given over here is put over here is that this villa, only first 100 people are going to get this villa. So if you think that you qualify, if you think you belong to that 100 people community, because they are going to build a gated community of 100 villas. If you want to qualify, I mean, no, we all are with you. Think about it. Yeah, great. Now, apart from this, there are certain questions which multiple people keep asking, like what is cashback? Is it just the application? No, I say cashback is an e-commerce platform for all the applications which are available in Play Store and App Store. Why? Why it's an e-commerce platform for the applications? Because every genuine application is there. But how many people, if I ask you, can you just list down 5 applications which you know? You will not have an answer. You can just think about 1, 2, 3 applications, but 4, 5 you won't remember. So think about it. There are so many genuine applications available in Play Store, but they are not getting lift. They are not getting, the income are not getting generated. Why? Because they don't have a brand. They don't have funding. They don't have marketing strategy, nothing. So what happens at some point, the application is good, some big company, some big player will come, it will acquire that company. Yeah. What cashback says, you have a genuine business, you have a genuine application, come to me. I'm going to look at your business. I'm going to look at the legitimate of your business. And if your application is good, we are going to integrate in our application. What is going to happen? With absolutely zero cost, once your application is integrated, within no time, today lakhs of people are having cashback application. Tomorrow, crores of millions of people are going to have cashback application downloaded, which means what? Within no second, your application will be available in millions of people's smartphone. That is the e-commerce platform which cashback is giving for every application. That's the future of cashback application. It's going to be a household name in future. Think about it. Why you want to do cashback application? Because by 2050, if you look at the economy, India is going to be the largest economy by 2050, which is going to surpass all our neighboring countries. Why you should do cashback? Because if you look at the smartphone usages in India, it is growing at a lightning speed. Look, just think about the population. Why you should do cashback? Because of the just check about the market size of e-commerce in India, check about the online shoppers, all the numbers which I'm showing over here, it is lightning, it is no alarming numbers at all. And the way the numbers are growing, these are like every day the numbers are count is growing. Look at the last slide, just think about those numbers. Today in the e-commerce market, India is at the rock bottom. And the law says that whichever is at the rock bottom, it has higher probability, it is higher chances of growing. And if you look at the statistics, if you read the statistics, it says, the world says that India is going to rock in e-commerce world. India is going to be the #1 e-commerce platform in the world in coming years. Why? Because we are gifted with a wonderful thing, that is our population. Why you should do cashback? Because the way e-commerce is growing in India, because of changing habits, social tech, because of technology enhancement, ease of shopping, all these things, that is the reason why you should do cashback. Why you should do cashback? Because the new business model which is growing in India, the mobile commerce, it is the talk of the town. It is the future. All businesses are going to be migrated on mobile. You are at the right time, you are at the right platform. If you look at today's statistics, 62% of the people, they access their internet via mobile. That's the reason why you should do cashback. Why? Because we are an application at the right time. The timing is important. You look at all the statistics. No, look at the Indian figures. By 2025, 1 trillion market digital transactions are going to happen in India. Think about it. Why you should do cashback? Why you should do cashback? Because the technology, if you compare the technology, if you look at the Indian, the revenue or the the data cost, it is India is the cheapest. And that is why we are in the right timing, the application is right, we are the right industry, we are with the right company. Why you should do cashback? Because a very successful person says that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, when you will work until you die. Which means what? You need to think about a project, you have to think about a plan where even if you're sleeping, the income will be generated. Think about cashback. What are we doing today? Maybe we are resting at home, we are doing nothing, but someone is buying a grocery, someone is booking a flight ticket, bus ticket, train ticket, someone is doing some online shopping because of marriage, because of some function. What is happening? Someone is taking the family to a restaurant and happily you're sleeping at night. Your income is generated. That is the reason why you should do passive income, because passive income, the stable income you're going to get through cashback. Why you should do cashback? Because one time you invest your time in cashback and earn lifetime recurring income. That's the reason you should do cashback. Why you should do cashback? Because the changing the business model, the affiliate business model is the talk of the town. The affiliate business model is the future business model. If you look at all this business models, none of the company have their own product, none of the company, but they are a billion-dollar company. So what are we doing? The law of success says that if you want to become successful, you need to be associated with successful people. If you want to become a successful organization, you need to be associated with the successful organization. So what are we doing? We are just following these successful people's, a billion-dollar people. What they have done, we are just following their footprint. Why you should do cashback? Because if you look at the journey of cashback and if you look at the other company's journey, today we are heading in the right direction. We started on 21st March 2019 and last year we did a turnover of 8 crores. Think about it, next to 3 to 5 years, what kind of a transaction we are going to do, what kind of a revenue we are going to generate in India, what kind of an economy we are going to generate in India. Why you should do cashback? Because every business comes with a risk. If it's a high risk, it comes with high income. If it's low risk, it comes with low income. But what about zero risk? The zero risk means high income, and that is what is cashback, because cashback comes with zero risk and high income. Why you should do cashback? Because of safety for your family and security for your wealth. That is the reason why you should do cashback. Why you should do cashback? Because of digital India. Why you should do cashback? Because today, for the digital India, we are contributing a bigger chunk, and you will realize this as and when we progress, as and when we mature in cashback. You're going to realize what kind of a contribution we are going to give. You're going to give to our Indian economy. Why? Because today the card, the debit card which we are promoting, it's a rupee card. And what is rupee card? It's an Indian gateway, which means whatever revenue is going to be generated through the repo card, through the rupee card, is going to stay in India. Which means what? We are going to contribute to our Indian economy. We are going to contribute to our GDP. So you need to ask yourself that, are you ready to make India a digital India? Are you ready to make India the biggest economy in the world? Are you ready to make India the biggest GDP in the world? Why you should do cashback? Because you need to get financial freedom. Very important. The last but not the least, I'm saying, I want to take you through this important slide, that why you should do cashback. Because there are two types of two categories. One is time and money. And let me walk you through what kind of a people are associated, what kind of people you will find in the market, in the society today. There are people who have enough time. If you look at the first line, there are people who have enough time, but they don't have any money. They are jobless, but they have a lot of time. The second category, the second line, they have no time. They are very busy, but they don't have any money. Yeah, they don't, no time, no money. Third, they are very busy, but they have money, but they are so busy that they cannot enjoy the money. Absolutely. Like no, I keep saying people that today's businessmen, they work, but the next generation enjoy their money. They will never be able to enjoy their own money, own earn money. That's a category. The final category, which says that you have time, you have money, and you have financial freedom. And that is cashback. Because in cashback, you're going to earn, but you're going to have enough time to enjoy that money. And if you belong to the last category, then I would say, welcome to Cashback family. Thank you so much, friends, for listening to this session. And you all have a blessed day. Thank you.